We're getting very close to Traitors Season 3 premiere, and I want to talk about who I think is going to be a traitor and who I think is going to be a faithful. Now, I think something that's really interesting about the cast this season is that we have two people from Bachelor Nation, two very different people from Bachelor Nation. We have Gabby Wendy and Wells Adams. Now, if you haven't listened to the podcast this week, Wells Adams was actually one of my draft picks. And the reason I picked him is because I feel he has potential in the same way that Pilot Pete had potential. I think he could just surprise all of us, okay? I think he would absolutely be on a witch hunt to find the traitors. I think he would be a wonderful recruit as a traitor, but I do believe that he will start off the season as a faithful. Now, another reason I chose him is because I wanted to make sure I had at least like one or two people in my draft that had not played a reality TV game show, i.e. Survivor, Big Brother. And the reason for that is because he has been on reality TV, sure, but he doesn't know how to play a game like this, and his approach might be different, and also it's going to make sure that he's not like an immediate target, I don't think. I think that, like Pilot Pete, he's going to fly under the radar and then just surprise all of us, honestly. Now, Allie, why didn't you choose Gabby? Why did you choose Wells? They're both on the same franchise, and you're saying that you wanted somebody that hadn't played a game like Survivor or Big Brother. Neither of them have done that, because I just don't think that Gabby has the same potential to have a good social game as Wells. I don't. I'm sorry. I will preface what I'm about to say by saying this. I am a little bit out of touch with Bachelor Nation, but I do know Wells. And what I do know about Wells is he is literally the social light of Bachelor Nation right now. He was so well liked on his seasons that he was on that they have brought him on to Bachelor in Paradise as the bartender. And I think that the reason for that is honestly just to keep him on our screens, because is he a bartender in real life? I don't know. So to sum up my feelings about Wells, I think that he's smart. I think that he has relatability, and I think that he does have potential as a first round Traitors pick to be a good traitor, but I just don't think he's going to be cast as a first round traitor. I just think he's going to be initially cast as a faithful. I think he's going to be a very, very lovable faithful that all the other faithfuls like, and I think that the traitors will also like him as well. I think he's going to be somebody that makes sure that they're winning competitions and doing their best to do that so they can gain money for the pot. I just think that the traitors are going to actually want to keep him around, much like Pilot Pete. And I don't know. I think he has a lot of potential as both. I just really think he's going to start off as a traitor and potentially get recruited. Now let's talk about Gabby. I said that I'm very out of touch with Bachelor Nation, but for some reason I actually do know both of these people, because listen, Gabby was on Dancing with the Stars and she rocked out on Dancing with the Stars. She came in second place, and I believe she even went on tour with them afterwards. She also is a badass mamma jamma, because listen, she came out on national television. That had to take so much courage, such large cojones on her end, that I have so much mad respect for her. Gabby was on the infamous Clayton season, and we all know how that went down. Now, when she came back, she was brought back as a bachelorette, but she was on that co-bachelorette season, which I was not a fan of. Again, another reason why I just lost touch with Bachelor Nation. Now, I did do a little bit of research because I was like, does Bachelor Nation still like her? How's she doing with the media? It seems like she is still very well liked in the Bachelor Nation community. So I do think she's a really good casting choice. Do I think she's going to be a traitor? No. I don't. I think she'll be a faithful. Like I said, for whatever reason, I'm not thinking her social game is going to be good. I think she's going to come on really strong. Also going to be on a witch hunt, but also maybe won't make quite as many friends as I see Wells making. Something I think is really important to say is that I do think she would want to be a traitor. I really think that I get the vibe from her that she would want to be a traitor, and I really think that production does not cast people that don't want to be traitors on a first round pick. I think that they will let whatever happens happen with recruits, but I feel in my bones that production doesn't force anyone to be a traitor. That absolutely is very against it. For that reason, I guess it's possible they can make her a traitor. I still don't see it happening. I really just think she's going to be a faithful. Now, if she were to be cast as a traitor, I just think her strong-willed nature would not fare well. I don't. I think that, like I said, as a faithful, she's not going to fare well. As a traitor, I don't think she's going to fare well either. I just think she's going to come on too strong and she's going to be figured out way too quickly. So for her sake, I actually hope she's not a traitor. I just think that her social game is going to suck. I love her. I love everything she stands for. I really enjoy seeing her on everything she's been on. But for the traitors, I just don't think she's going to be making as many friends as Wells will make, which I think is going to bite her in the butt in the end. So those are my thoughts on the 2 Bachelor Nation people that have been cast for season 3 of The Traitors. If you like this content, make sure to follow me for more.